headliner this evening. Give it up for the very funny, the very talented Blake
Hammond! Thank you all for coming out. This is amazing. So excited to tape this special, and then today I looked in the mirror and I was like, this should probably just be an album, honestly. I don't know if we need video evidence of this shit. You know what I mean? We got fucking 9-pack sun mannequins walking around getting my worst angles, so this is not the best. This is good, man. You guys are a good audience. This is fun. I don't always get to do fun shows. I did this show recently. I met this super young couple celebrating their 5-year anniversary. And I was like, wait, how old are you guys? And the dude goes, well, I'm 22 and she's 19. And I was like, wow, 3 of those years were illegal. And all of those years were probably pretty gross. And he goes, man, you don't understand. Women age like wine. And I was like, yeah, I think you just like grapes. You gotta let that shit ferment, dude. It is the law. Also, you're 22. What the fuck do you know about wine? You know? He's like, I like my women like I like my wine. Barefoot from the gas station. Just the worst, dude. It's pretty good. That's why I start with it. Thank you. Yeah, if you're clapping, you're right. That's fun, man. You guys are good. This shit happened recently. Someone told me I look like I own a snake, and I don't know if you've had a one-sentence intervention before, but that shit changed my life. When I found out I look like I own a snake, I became a different person, dog. Like, I stopped eating dinner at the gas station. I got my GED. I sold my snake like Oh man, you guys are fun. Clap if you guys know what like pop punk or emo music is. Clap if you know what that is. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a bunch of 26-year-old dudes crying about how hard it is to be 15. Like, that's the whole genre of music. And a lot of the dudes from those bands are getting in trouble for talking to underage girls now, which makes sense, right? Because it was all there in their lyrics. Like, we should have known, you know? Because they used to have lyrics like, I wish it was summer vacation forever, so I could hang out with my girlfriend. I'm 34 years old. It's like, how did I miss that? Yeah. Is it jailbait if you're my soulmate? If age is just a number, then what's your number? Your dad's a dick. Because we went to high school together. Like, that shit's so easy, dude. I could do that shit for an hour, dog. I have so many of those written, it's fucking insane. Is it so wrong if I want to chaperone your prom? Like, it's so easy. So, dude, I'm wearing this hat, so you guys know what that means, right? I got my haircut at Great Clips. Dude, Great Clips is so bad, I'm surprised they're not open 24 hours. Does that make sense? It feels like you should be able to cash your checks there. It's got that sort of vibe. Dude, I think Great Clips would do so well if they're open 24 hours. So many drunk dudes would go there. Great Clips would become the new Taco Bell. Guys would wake up the next day and be like, oh man, you got so wasted last night, you bought us all haircuts, dude. Brian got a fade. I can't believe you spent $60 at Great Clips last night. He's just like, oh, for real? Wait, did you guys shave my eyebrows? They're like, nah, dude, Great Clip shaved your eyebrows. We didn't even ask them to. They're just that bad at their job. All right, that might make it on. That's pretty fucking good. Hell yeah, daddy. What do you fuckers got going on? Goddamn, dude, you came here to bully me and now you're vaping in the front row. How the tables have turned, my friend. Who's the fucking dork now? It's not me, dude. It's not the guy who looks like an Easter egg. No, we used to be friends. We were cool. I might tell you a story about him later that I remembered in the back.
Please do.
Should I? You want to hear it? It's really not that. It's sort of funny. So in the 9th grade, me and Nick played basketball together, and he was kind of a fucking cunt. But and I was fat, and so I deserved it. But I was fat, and he was picking on me. I deserved it. But here's the thing. Is that I was really good at shooting threes. That was like the only thing I was good at. And they put me in, we were down 3 points against Finneytown. Shut the fuck up, bitch. It's my turn to talk! We're down 3 points against Finneytown. It's like 30 seconds left. They put me in, because I'm only good at one thing, shooting threes, right? So they give me the ball, and I throw it in, then they get me the ball, and I'm wide open. And I go to start shooting it, and he looks at me, and he goes, "Don't shoot! Pass it to me!" And then I shot it, and it went in, and I flipped him off, and I go, "Fuck you, dude!" And then none of us got back on defense, and they scored. But it was pretty fucking cool. Bullying never works out, so just don't do it. Yo, one time I was about to have sex with this girl, and that's not the fucking funny part. One time I was about to have sex with this lady, and she goes, "I want you to hold a knife to my throat." And I was like, "A knife?" She's like, "Yeah, I have a fantasy about having sex with a criminal." And I was like, "Well, first of all, I'm double parked right now, so you can mark that off your list. And second of all, when I'm holding a knife, I don't look like a criminal. I look like a failed celebrity chef. You know what I mean? Some Guy Fieri knockoff, but I can't say Flavortown because it's trademarked. So I'm like, y'all want to go down to Seasoning City? Like, take you down to the Tasty Village. Like, the funniest part to me is right before we had sex, she goes, "Do you have protection?" I'm like, "You just gave me a knife." Bitch, do you have protection? Like, I feel like you should have a gun. That girl was so hot though, dude. She really was. It was I mean, obviously, right, knife play wasn't a deal breaker, but she was so hot. I brought her around my friends once, and they were like, "Damn, dude, how'd you pull her? Did you put a gun to her head?" And I was like, "You guys know her? That's fucking crazy." Oh, yeah. Me and my friends, fuck that lady. But a lot of comedians will do like merch pitches during their act. I don't have merch. What I do have is a Twitter account because they're free. So I like to do a Twitter pitch for you guys. This is some of the hot content you would get if you followed me on Twitter at Big Rad Machine. Here we go. My cousin is a lot like herpes because if you give him pills, he'll go away. Thank you so much. Follow me on Twitter. The claps don't count unless you follow me. Cracker Barrel is the most honest restaurant name of all time. Thank you so much. Follow me on Twitter. I was in the Walmart parking lot the other day, but nobody was screaming, so I thought I accidentally went to Target. Thank you so much. Yo, how funny would it be if we found out that Joe Biden was born in Kenya? Like Trump was right, it was just the wrong dude. That's pretty. I was a little scared to bring up Joe Biden in this room, but I saw some camo, so I knew it was safe. My ex-girlfriend hated that I watched porn, so one day she suggested that we make a sex tape so I could watch that instead. And listen, I like the NBA, but I don't want to watch me play basketball. The Cleveland Indians changed their name to the Cleveland Guardians, which makes sense because no one in Cleveland has legal custody of their kids. I know, it's just a perfect joke. I think there's a double standard for fat people in this country, you know? Like if a skinny person says, I like being choked in bed, you're like, ooh, they're kinky. But if I say I like being choked in bed, you're like, ooh, he has sleep apnea. I watched a documentary on the rise of Nazi ideology in the Amish community recently. That was a weird combination, right? Like an Amish Nazi. Was that just a dude that like hates electricity but loves power? Like it's... You guys know who Pete Buttigieg is? Yeah. Do you guys like him?
Yeah.
Well, I fucking zing his ass on this one, so... I think it's awesome that Pete Buttigieg is out there dispelling the stereotype that all gay people are cool and fun. That's right, Mayor Pete, don't come back here, bitch. Me and that person over there that's clapping, the one person. We will fuck you up, dude. No, please fix our roads. You guys know who Tanya Harding is?
Yeah.
Do you guys like her?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, okay, you fucking weirdos. Jesus Christ. Fucking psychos. I zing her ass on this one, so you're gonna love it. I just found out that Tanya Harding has a sex tape, and I can't believe it's not called Laying Pipe. Alright, this next one's kind of fucked up. I don't even think I should say it. Don't bully me into saying this, dude. You should say it, bitch! You're not bullying me. I'm sorry. I just have to keep it going. Alright, I will say it, though. God, it's so fucked up. I think that the band Linkin Park made music for kids who were too afraid to shoot up their school. Shut up! Oh, did I get it exactly right? Did I nail it perfectly? My favorite part about that joke is just imagining some kid writing his manifesto and he's just like, it starts with one thing. I got 3 more tweets. Sometimes I put the dumbest conversations I have with people on Twitter. This is a real conversation I have with my coworker. He came up to me, he goes, the deep state is trafficking children. I was like, how do you know that? He goes, because they took my kids. I was like, dog, that's not the deep state. That's just the regular state. It's funny because he doesn't have his kids anymore. We'll see that joke before he sees his kids. He's from Cleveland. Hey, there we go. You guys know who Tucker Carlson is? Yeah. You guys like him? Yeah. No. Fuck yeah, dude. I zing his ass on this one. You're gonna love it. Tucker Carlson looks like he builds model trains that all go to Auschwitz. I'll do one more tweet. I think a lot of people treated the coronavirus like it's the female orgasm, you know? Like, no one in my life's had it, so it doesn't exist. Like, that sort of thing. But then I realized I was treating the coronavirus like it's the female orgasm. Because I was doing everything I can to not give it to my grandma. So... Yes, I agree. A perfect joke. Please follow me. On Twitter. I do think COVID was like the first public health crisis that affected me personally, you know? Because it used to be stuff like, oh, there's E. coli in the romaine lettuce. And I'd be like, oh, no. I guess I better not eat lettuce. Because I'm not going to figure out which one romaine is. They'd be like, oh, the water in Flint, Michigan's tainted. And I'd be like, oh, no. I hope Flint, Michigan doesn't have a Mountain Dew factory. All right, so this next joke's gonna sound political, but I swear to fucking Christ it's not. So clap if we're all gonna be adults, okay? When Trump was president, I worked at a restaurant where 50% of my coworkers hated Trump and 50% liked him. And I 100% love starting drama at work. So when Donald Trump came to Cincinnati, it was the best day I've ever had. As I basically got to watch a Facebook comment section come to life before me. And I was just Michael Jackson eating popcorn, you know what I mean? Here's what happened. I went into work early that day, which was still technically 20 minutes late, but early for me. And when I got there, I told all of my coworkers that I think Donald Trump's motorcade is gonna drive by our restaurant. As I knew when I said that, they would instantly start talking and arguing and forgetting that I was late. So, start some shit, cover my ass, you know what I mean? What I didn't anticipate is that 2 hours later, the motorcade would drive by our restaurant. And dude, when I saw that, I got so excited, I could feel my heartbeat in my asshole, you know what I mean? Because immediately, 4 of my coworkers sprint outside to greet this motorcade. 2 that hate Trump and 2 that love him. Now, the 2 that hate him, they're teenagers, right? They're flipping off the motorcade. Fuck you, dude. The other 2, they're super old. They're like, 4 more years. But while this is happening, I noticed this is not Donald Trump's motorcade. It is a funeral procession. So what those people saw was just 2 teenagers sprint outside and be like, fuck death, dude, I'm never gonna die. Fuck your grandma, dude, I'm gonna live forever. And then the 2 old people were like, 4 more years. Left to live, that's gonna be us soon. You guys ever play a prank so good that God's in on it? Like, it's like, just get him outside, I'll take care of the rest. Like, I got engaged recently. Thank you, guys. I proposed to my girlfriend on a hike, and it's hard to propose on a hike like, as a bigger dude, you know? Like, I got down on one knee and my girlfriend called 911. Like, ruined the mood a little bit. But no, it was good. I wanted to ask her in the woods, just in case she said no. So I could fucking murder her in the woods. 'Cause let's be honest, they found a body on a hiking trail, they're not gonna come looking for me, you know what I mean? Some detective comes up to me, he's like, yeah, we found a body on a hiking trail. I'm like, does it look like I go hiking? He's like, that's a good point, but it was your girlfriend. Like, does it look like I have a girlfriend? Shows me a picture of her, I'm like, yeah, I don't think she'd date a dude with a snake, but maybe, man. Went to a haunted house not too long ago. I didn't get scared by the employees, but I did get roasted by them. And here's the thing, we went into the first room, it was like this butcher scene, right? This dude's all bloodied up, he's got a cleaver, and he goes up to my fiance and he's like, ooh, fresh meat. And then he turns to me and goes, not gonna harvest your organs. It's like, what are you, my fucking doctor, dude? Like, fuck off, man. Then we went to another room, it was like this school scene, right? And this lady was like the teacher who had gone crazy, right? She kept stabbing her hand with a pencil. She kept being like, stay in school, stay in school, stay in school. And then when I went by her, she just goes, learn a trade. I'm like, okay. I paid $25 for this shit. I did get one of them back though, because as we were walking through the haunted house, one of the actors started to follow me. So I turned around and I go, dude, you're so ugly, they didn't even give you makeup. And it turns out he was just a dude in the group behind us. So I did not have fun at this haunted house. I was at the gun store the other day. And they were like, paper or plastic? And I was like, just put it in my mouth. I'll wear it out, you know what I mean? A lot of my friends are having kids because no one in my life knows how to pull out, apparently. I was talking about one buddy, he's having a kid, and I was like, you have a gender reveal or anything? And he goes, no, but we do have a name picked out. I was like, oh yeah, what's the name? He's like, we're gonna call it Merrick. And I was like, cool, so you guys are expecting to either have a vampire or a hobbit, because Merrick is not a real human's name, dude. Do you realize how hard Merrick's life's gonna be just trying to find a job as a Merrick? Like, imagine that first job interview. They're just like, so what strengths do you think you could bring to our company? And it's just like, I am Merrick of House Johnson, first of my name. I am proficient at taking the blood of your enemies and serving them to you in a golden chalice. But also PowerPoint and Excel. And they're just like, okay, Merrick, we can see that's all written here verbatim on your resume. In the name column, which is a little weird. I guess what would you say your greatest weakness is? And he's like, other than being named Merrick, I'd say my greatest weakness is sunlight or level 4 fire attacks. Or perhaps the fact that I can only type 30 words per minute. So anyways, I said all of that to my friend, and he got a little upset, he got a little offended. He's like, actually, we're naming it Merrick because her name is Mary and my name is Eric. I was like, cool, so you guys are naming your kid the same way they named the sport. That'll work out super well, dude. Can't wait to meet the homeschooled Merrick. Nah, I'm just fucking around. They had a miscarriage. What's up, Thursday? That's right. That fake baby is dead. Thank you guys for fucking coming to this, man. I went to a wedding not too long ago, and I got to witness the greatest best man speech of all time. Because this dude gets up there and he goes, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. My name is Dan, and I'm the manager of the Richmond Papa John's. And then he paused to let that sink in. So I just started clapping. I was like, hell yes you are, dude. This is why I came, baby. This is gonna be amazing. And then here's the thing, rest of the speech, not about Papa John's. Not even about pizza. It was about like him and the groom growing up together and shit. It was weird. But that makes me think that's how Dan introduces himself all the time, right? I like to imagine Dan at AA. He's just like, hi, my name is Dan, manager of the Richmond Papa John's. And I'm an alcoholic. And everybody's like, hi, Dan, manager of the Richmond Papa John's. He knows it's supposed to be anonymous, right? So he makes a reservation at a restaurant. He's like, yeah, it should be under manager of the Richmond Papa John's. Yeah, table for one. It's lonely at the top, so I don't want Dan to die by any means, but I would love to read Dan's headstone at some point, right? Just says, here lies Dan, former manager of the Richmond Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, better son, better father, better husband, who's now in a better place. Dominoes. Girl girlfriend told me I was nothing like her ex-boyfriend the other day, which I did not take as a compliment, because here's the thing. That dude's name is Zander, and in my head, he's perfect, right? Like, he probably makes more than $10,000 a year. He's never had his wages garnished. King shit, things I can't do. But she just keeps talking about Zander and talking about Zander and talking about Zander. And eventually she tells me that Zander is the house DJ at a Dave & Buster's. And an immediate wave of relief just washes over me. That's the lamest job in the world. I like to imagine what it'd be like to watch him DJ at a Dave & Buster's. I feel like it'd be something like this. It'd be like, "What's up, y'all? It's DJ D&B in the house. Beep, 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 beep. It's Tuesday night, and y'all know what that means. Half price apps till 6. And I'ma be spinning these ones and twos in between the air hockey table and the claw machine until 8:30. Beep, 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 beep. Now, before we get down and dirty on this dance floor tonight, I want to give a quick shout out to my main bitch, Brittany, who's celebrating her 6th birthday with us tonight. Beep, 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 beep. Brittany's our DMB VIP, so come on down to the DJ booth to get your free birthday tokens, Playgirl. I have thought about Zander a lot, guys. Probably too much. But here's the thing, it's hard not to, because after my girlfriend told me he's the house DJ at the Dave & Buster's, she then revealed to me that Zander is also a male model. So now everywhere I look, I just think about Zander, right? Like, I'll see a male model in a magazine. I'll be like, "Is that Zander?" I'll see a male model in a commercial. I'll be like, "Is that Zander?" I'll drive by Zander's house at 3 in the morning and be like, "Is that Zander?" Probably. That's probably Zander. Then my girlfriend tries to console me, right? She's like, "I never think about Zander. I never think about Zander. I'm totally over Zander." Which is bullshit, right? Because I'm not even over Zander. Like, how am I supposed to trust somebody who left Zander to be with a dude who would leave her for Zander? Which brings me to my next point. There's this game called Gay Chicken, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where 2 straight dudes act like they're gonna kiss, and then whoever bails out first loses. Now, I played this game once in high school, and it was a fun way to find out that I am way more competitive than I am straight. Don't play Gay Chicken with me, because I'll fucking marry you, bro. I'll do it. I am very competitive.
Prove it!
Really? Your boyfriend's literally touching his dick right now. She's like, "Prove it. He's getting hard. Fucking suck his dick. Suck his dick for your special. You want it to be special, don't you? Be gay on film for me." Listen, honey, I already did that. How do you think I got the special? I think there's that moment in every relationship where you realize you love the other person. I had mine the other day. I was hanging out with my girlfriend. I was being a bit of a playful douchebag, like I'm wont to do. And I was like, "Hey, baby, what do you want to eat tonight?" "Big old plate of dick." And she was like, "A big plate of dick? I guess we're ordering out then." And I was like, "God damn. I love you, girl. That is some shit right there." And then she went out to pick up a pizza, and I haven't seen her since, but she's probably in the Dave & Buster's parking lot. My girlfriend and I aren't fighting. We like to talk about getting married. So we have a very healthy relationship, and the other day she told me she wants us to write her own vows, but she wants me to write both of them. And the only problem I have with that is I have no idea why she wants to marry me. But apparently she also has no idea why she wants to marry me, so at least we have that in common. I did write her vows to me the other day, and boy, it just ended up sounding like some fifth grader's book report on a book they didn't read. So here are her vows to me, written by me. Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines love as a strong affection for another arising out of sexual desire and tenderness. But I define love as changing someone until they fit your physical and emotional needs. A lot of people say they can't count the reasons they got married, but I can. There are only 4. Reason number 1, you asked. Reason number 2, I love supporting you financially. It makes me feel like a strong woman. Reason number 3, I love how weak you are. Remember that time you cried because you couldn't open that jar of salsa? And then I said, have no fear, your strong, independent woman is here. Do finger snaps. Reason number 4, you were so adorable when you proposed. I mean, you were on one knee with those tears in your eyes, trying to open that jar of salsa. Anyways, I never know how to end these things, which is how we got here in the first place. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much. I'm fat as fuck, dude. It's wild. I realized this the other day. If I ever wanted to try autoerotic asphyxiation, all I'd have to do is masturbate while I bent over to tie my shoe. Because, like, right here, I can't breathe at all. But I can totally come, you know what I mean? Like, the other day my friend was like, hey man, your shoe's untied. I'm like, I know, I'm saving them for later. Oh, I'm a dumb bitch. I caught the Zodiac killer recently. His name was Gary Francis Post, which really brings up the question, does every serial killer have 3 names? Or do we just say their middle name because they're in big trouble? That's what my mom used to do to me, right? I imagine that's what the police do when they find a serial killer. You're in big trouble, John Wayne Gacy. You get out of that crawl space right now, John Wayne Gacy. Right now. I was a little worried about doing that joke, but you guys are a bunch of fucking freaks. Oh yeah, dude.